Oh boy, it appears they've gone and done it again. Some crypto bros have misplaced a cool, calm $31.6 million. According to ZachXBT, and this is being reported quite widely now, it appears the team behind the Ponzi I assume that's DFinTok, which doesn't sound like a very good name, to be honest, is likely exit scammed with 31.6 million USDT. Tether, speaking of Ponzi schemes, on BSC after the funds were bridged to multiple addresses on Tron, ETH, and people reported being unable to withdraw. So what is DFinTok, other than DFinTok your fucking money? So Morgan DFinTok. So is this like the real Morgan? I obviously assume not. They're not stealing people's money. They've got a video here. I can tell you it's a scam already. I've seen enough of these low budget created on Fiverr for probably a $5 pictures for Ponzi schemes, specifically in cryptocurrency, that start with these same graphics and fonts. So it's all in gold. FTC public chain event launch, Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Yeah, just confirming what I already knew. Here you go. Super highway. They're building a super highway. Your bank to my bank. Big bank, take a little bank. There you go. Everyone's really hyped for it. They're really excited. Take some pictures. Here's when you had money. Here's when you don't have money. Oh my god, they got their own Carlos Matos. Is he about to start screaming about BitConnect?
Nations and the world, because we are FinTok.
We are FinTok. We are FinTocking your fucking money, is what he should have said. Wow, Elon Musk says he has appointed new Twitter boss. Got to farm that engagement. FinTok advertised 1% daily return on investment and claimed to be owned by Morgan Stanley. Yeah, of course they did. Why withdrawal is not completed? Where is your withdrawal? You guys should at least say something on extraction of profit. FinTok has been the best and will always be, but withdrawals are not working. I'm afraid to tell you, my brother, that FinTok was never the best, will never be the best, and withdrawals aren't working because it's a blatant scam. Again, obviously most people watching my videos know at this point, although I do still get like newcomers that message me and say, I was putting money into this thing and can you look into it for me? So I guess it is worth repeating because it will go out to somebody that might hear this. Any service, any website, any individual, any group, if they tell you, we will guarantee you a return on investment, it's a scam. Like, I don't even need to say any more sentences or give any more criteria. If they say they guarantee anything other than they'll invest your money and maybe you'll get a return, they are a scam. If it's 1%, 5%, 10%, 50%, it makes no difference. It's a scam. There's no such thing as guaranteed returns, especially in cryptocurrency. You're in the wrong business for guaranteed returns. People that are whales that have tens of billions of dollars under their control still couldn't influence the market to the point where they could guarantee themselves returns and went bankrupt. So if you think one of these small fucking companies can guarantee a return on anything, you're wrong. They can't. It's a scam. There's only one guarantee in this situation, and that is they're going to take your money, and whether or not they maliciously run away with it or they just think that they're better than they are and neglectfully lose it, makes no difference to you because your money's gone. Talk about withdrawal issue, please. What about withdrawal issue? I'm sorry, my brothers, but you fucking goofed. The team page on the FinTok website names Bobby Lambert as the CEO, when in reality, he does not exist and is a paid actor. To be honest, if you're talking about the average cryptocurrency investor, they could list on their website, Bob Lambert, paid actor, and they'd go, wow, he's a crypto CEO and he's a paid actor. Oh my God, let me throw my money at old Bobby Lambert. Of course, what he means by paid actor is it's somebody who's been paid to act as if he is the CEO, which I don't know how this doesn't make you an accessory to a crime unless you have no idea what you're doing. But as you can see here, he's got a fucking IMDb page, not being a CEO in his spare time. Sorry to disappoint the average crypto investor. So previously, both the Singapore government and Morgan Stanley issued warnings about this investment scheme. Nobody would have heard about that though. The investor alert list. FinTok. There you go, Singapore doing their due diligence. And here's Morgan Stanley. FinTok are impersonating Morgan Stanley. So we'll have a look at the website in a second. One of the comments, 1% daily ROI, sounds like an obvious scam to me, like all these Bitcoin mining sites 2016, 2017. Zach replies, seems like they're mainly targeting people in areas that lack financial literacy. Yes, this is a common thing, although also these websites do operate in the West and take people for money in the US and in Western Europe and things like that. But they obviously do get the lion's share of their support in these other places, and they're typically headquartered in places like Dubai. Like almost every Ponzi scheme in cryptocurrency that I've seen in the last 2 or 3 years has been in Dubai, the people that run it, because of course they are. But I go back to the point that I've raised a million times when looking at these Ponzi schemes. You have these things that, to me, I can pick these out of a crowd. If you showed me 100 projects, I could pick out the Ponzi schemes within seconds of looking at them. And yet, all of them manage to raise tens of millions of dollars every fucking time without fail. There's just so much money out there in the world of cryptocurrency, and it doesn't have to be in crypto, because a lot of these pretend that they're in crypto and say, oh, give us your normal money, give us your money that most countries recognize as legal tender, and we'll invest it in crypto. And then they just don't. They just take the money and do stuff with it. Buy cars, buy houses, fuck models, do the cocaine. All the classics of living that good high life. So it just goes to show that this is just going to continue forever. So let's look at their website. Let's look at what people are getting drawn in by. Cutting-edge decentralized finance technology, enjoy blockchain finance, has never been so easy. Broken English on the fucking main splash page of the website. Can't get more professional than that. I thought the name was a spelling error, to be honest, FinTok, because I don't know what that means. I know FinTech means financial technology, so maybe that's what they were going for, but couldn't use FinTech. So they say they are a high-yield, secure blockchain investment scam. It's a peer-to-peer blockchain financial platform that focuses on innovating blockchain financial market. You've not told me what you do yet. FinTok provides diversified financial services, with its main business being borrowing, investment, and financing. The exclusive blockchain security technology, hybrid with 2 eyes, allows users to enjoy true zero-risk blockchain investment. So what's probably drawn people into this is, of course, the fact that they're saying it's zero risk, which is stupid. You should never trust anyone that says anything zero risk in investment, because it's a lie. But they didn't go outlandish with it, because obviously there's 2 ways to catch somebody when you're trying to scam them. Well, there's a million ways, but let's focus on 2 that fit my narrative right now of what I'm trying to explain. So one will be, it's so outlandish and it's so life-changing that you just feel the FOMO, the fear of missing out, that you've got to get in. You've got to get in now, put in at least a little bit of money, and then you basically just hope that you're going to get a whole bunch of people that are all going to put in a little bit of money as a risk, which turns into a lot of money for you. It's like if everyone gave you $1, you'd have lots of dollars. Well, apply that and then say, oh, we'll give you back 15%, 20% return on your investment. It's like, I'll put in $100, and then if it continues like this, give it a year, I'll be fucking rich. Because obviously it's usually compounding interest. And then there's the other way, which is try to look professional and then offer small returns, because then people look at it and go, well, if they were a scam, they'd obviously be saying way crazier shit, right? They'd be saying like, oh, we'll give you a 10% return. So if we offer 1%, people are more likely to look at it as like a legit thing, because 1% return on investment is not unheard of. I mean, you can invest in things that over the years have performed vastly better than 1%. Still not a guarantee, of course. Market conditions and the world, things like that do have an impact. So saying 1% is going to make people, you know, they're going to feel a little bit safer with it. Maybe they'll give you a little bit more money than they would have done. Maybe you'll reach into a market that would have otherwise turned their nose up at something that was offering outlandish returns. So I guess that's how they got people. And then they have a whole bunch of people, probably mostly made up. One person who, I don't know if they paid this guy to put the suit on and pose for these pictures, but either way, they've used this dude. So it does look like they literally have got him here, promoted this. Which I don't... How does this not make you a criminal? So they've got all of them there. I'm sorry, brother. But this surely makes you an accessory to the crime. And they've got all these... That's what's crazy about these Ponzi schemes. They always have, like, these amazing big events. There you go. Look, all the beautiful women showing up. That fresh seafood on deck. They've got some exciting fucking news. It would not surprise me if all these people were paid actors, or were just told there's going to be a party, everybody show up, dress classy, and there's going to be free food and drink, something like that. Yeah, let's go crazy, said Happy New Year's. Fucking, what a madman.
Vintage saw a surge in growth, and we've attracted other partners who want to work with us. Vintage in the Middle East.
So he's saying it's Fintosh? It's a fucking stupid name anyway.
Royal family have agreed in principle on an SPAC, and we will be using the Middle East royal family's substantial capital to make that happen. So we are really, really excited. We'll have a restructure.
So they went crazy when he said Happy New Year, and then he's like, made a deal with the Middle Eastern royal families. They're rich. Gonna use some of that money to make us rich. And everyone's just there eating their fucking, free shrimp.
Equity when that takes place, and there will be a...
So we did fully commit then. So if they've stolen millions, there's no way you can... If they've paid you to just show up and be an actor, but they've had you memorize scripts about financial shit and show up to these like venues being recorded and stuff, there's no way you can argue you didn't know that that's what they were doing. Pretend to be CEO of our company and we'll pay you money. You're a criminal. You are a criminal. What am I missing here that doesn't make that the case? Because surely this person, I mean, he sounds like a US citizen. Surely he's on the hook for this one then as well. Because at least with stuff like Carlos Matos when he was promoting BitConnect, and everyone remembers the super famous, what's up, BitConnect? That dude, he had no fucking clue what was going on. He wasn't paid anything. They were just like, this guy is high energy, which of course he is, gets me hyped every time I see it. One of the greatest clips on the internet that's ever come from cryptocurrency. He had nothing to do with anything. They just got him on stage. He was just an investor that was super excited because his life was being changed. He thought for the better, but it was of course for the worse because they also scammed him. They didn't even give him a bit, off their plate, scrape off the stuff they didn't want and give him the scraps. They just threw that motherfucker to the wolves. They're like, come up, make a fool of yourself, scream, shout, promote this thing. That you can even watch them all stood in the background laughing as he's doing it, right behind his back. And then we're still going to scam you as well. We're not even going to warn you. We're not going to let you withdraw the money you think you have. You're getting scammed. But this dude's just straight up like repeating all the material. So obviously needs to go to prison. That's my opinion. You won't change it. But there we go. I think Fintosh, we can safely say this is fraud. These people will hopefully get caught. They'll be added to the list of Ponzi scheme people that are not in the US that hopefully one day will be. They had 138,000 holders. Man, that's crazy. But there we go. Thanks for watching as always, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Peace out.